It's a growing situation. We just have to learn to balance around it, I guess. But
you're very stylish today.
We are now joined in studio by Carnival Chairwoman herself, by Beyonce, the celebrity. Stylish.
No. Bad girl.
Good morning. Morning, Jade.
Stylish and fashionable.
And Azem.
Hey,
Good morning. Good morning, Amali, Kevon.
Welcome.
Good morning, Madam Chair.
How are you guys doing?
Hungry.
Yeah, we're here.
Yeah?
Hungry and tired.
Y'all don't look very chirpy today.
We look chirpy today?
You don't.
Because
What's
we
going
hungry
on?
and all of us fasting.
This is
We just had an interview with Skellig.
this is a Kelly part.
And anyway, so let's talk.
Why are you here?
Let's talk Carnival
Mm-hmm.
for a little bit. We know that it is a redefined experience for 2020. We know that it's not business as usual. We know that street activities are off. And we all want to know when the Carnival calendar of activities will be released. So I came to answer a few questions that have been asked of me, asked of the committee, asked of various media houses, and update the public as to where we are today as it relates to Carnival. So we have launched a creative arts competition. I don't know if you guys are aware because you're not in the category of 6 to 17-year-olds, neither do you have children in that category, so you probably are not aware. But we launched a creative arts competition specifically for youth in between 6 and 17. It's going really well. We just launched it on Monday. People are very interested. We've been getting phone calls, messages, emails from parents, children, etc., who want to participate. So we are asking youth to submit poetry, short stories, dance, etc. Get creative to raise awareness for COVID-19 in the carnival setting, and win money, get an opportunity to win some money while doing so. So we think that has been very, very popular in the space of the 3 days, and we hope to have a lot of submissions, and we're looking forward to reviewing all of the submissions. We can't wait for the competition to proceed and end at the end of the month. So that's number one. Secondly, this week. Secondly, this week we're gonna be launching a photography competition. I mean, recently you've seen all these beautiful photo shoots. I've seen people, women, females on horses. I've seen people in studio, just beautiful photo shoots. And we are now going to encourage photographers and models, etc., to take part in this photography competition, which will be called Sugar Scope, and it's a look at sugar mass through the lens of the photographer. So basically, what does sugar mass mean to you in a photo? So we're looking forward to some really creative photo shoots. I think the grand prize for that is $2,500. So it's an opportunity for photographers, etc., to win some money. That's going to be launched later this week. And then, of course, is the Calypso tents. I don't know if you guys are Calypso lovers. Amali, that looks like a lie.
Don't have to put that, you know. I am. No, Amali's a Calypso.
I am.
Lord.
Okay, so we're launching our Calypso tents this weekend, virtual series. The first one will be 100% virtual. However, based on further discussions that we plan to have with the police and the NEOC, we hope to have some limited attendance in the future. However, for now, this coming Saturday, the tent will be virtual. It will be free. Anyone will be able to stream it live exclusively on the SKN Carnival Facebook, YouTube pages, as well as ZIZ Radio and television. So we're giving the opportunity for individuals, not only locally, individuals who may not have necessarily been interested in a tent, to come, log on, listen to the Calypsonians. There's a lot to sing about. Listen to the Calypsonians, see what they have to say, and they're putting a lot into their practicing, etc. So we hope that people will support.
I don't think she wants to wear the headphones.
She don't want to hear Azem.
We hope that people, you mess up my hairstyle. Anyway, we hope that people will log on and support the Calypsonians in their first of the 4 virtual tent series.
Okay.
Okay, so that's where we are in November.
Nice.
Yeah. We hope to release our National Carnival calendar next week. It's been ready now for 2 months.
Oh.
But we have certain protocols that need to be in place, and we hope that the NEOC and the police, we know that the borders are now open. We know it's not business as usual. We hope that they would have the opportunity to review what we have provided in detail further this week and provide us with an update for us to be able to release the calendar next week.
Awesome.
So that's where we are as of today.
Nice.
Is there anything that you need to ask me?
Someone comes in here with an agenda.
But why should I don't get so uncomfortable.
Yeah. Is there something you need to ask me, Amali?
Is it? Yeah, that's...
So are these, you mentioned the Carnival calendar being finished already. Does that include
Private events?
Private
No,
fringe events?
no.
This is just... The
Carnival calendar this year, again, because of the COVID-19 protocols, will only include core Carnival events.
Right.
It will not
Planned by the
include
committee.
done by specifically by the
not
Carnival
private
committee.
and fringe.
Fringe events, in terms specifically as it relates to fetes, will not be included on the calendar. That will be, of course, we will be happy to promote them once they are approved by the police. But for now, in the interest of releasing the calendar as soon as possible,
Time, yes.
Right.
we're gonna release the calendar
with
just core national carnival events. There will be 1 or 2 events in there that
have
are
been
not
approved.
national carnival events that have been approved, but
Right.
they're very they're not fits.
They're low-key, yeah.
They're very low-key events, house
Okay.
decorating competition, for instance, that is a private
Right.
event that we know will be included. So that is where we are today.
A lot of...
Why are you saying a lot of?
So when the events are approved, will an updated calendar be submitted?
I think
presented?
once events are approved, we will be able to promote them.
Okay.
Right.
Once they're approved by police and then approved by National Carnival, because of course know that typically prior to COVID, during the National Carnival period, events would have had to be approved. It's law. Would have had to be approved by National Carnival. Right now, we're in a state of emergency. Police have the ultimate authority to approve events. So we will promote them. However, there's that core calendar that only will include National Carnival events.
Okay.
But there will be a calendar, though.
There will be a calendar. The calendar has been ready for 2 months.
No,
or 3 months.
I mean for different events. There will be one.
Yeah. Once approved, I think that the police, the NEOC, want to see how the next few weeks goes as it relates to procedures, processes that are in place relating to people who are coming in, and then once they feel comfortable that the private event promoters will comply with the specific protocols that they have put in place, because I think that is the situation.
The concern,
Everybody has great ideas on paper, but it is the execution. So I think once they are comfortable, then they will move forward with that part of it.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Complete sense.
I think that's been the narrative that they've been pushing out for quite some time now, as it relates to Carnival anyway. So
I don't think it is that they do not want to approve events. I think that they just want to ensure that the events that they approve and the events that they approve, the execution will be there, because they have said that they have seen some events look great on paper, but then when it comes to execution, there have been issues in the past. So they want to make sure that everybody's on the same page.
Yeah, definitely.
Indeed.
But in regards to the upcoming events, I've been seeing the Calypso bands practicing. The Calypsonians seem excited. The band seem excited.
Yeah.
And I really feel that this now gives an opportunity to people who may not have traditionally gone out to the tents to participate and see what's going on.
Right.
And I think that's a great initiative that the Carnival Committee was able to come on board and contribute to the tents in that way.
Yeah, for sure, because a typical tent would have approximately about 75 people attending.
Right.
You would not hear the calypsos. For the majority of calypsonians, you do not hear their music on the radio. So again, as you said, Azem, rightly, it gives the calypsonians an opportunity to showcase not only locally, more widespread locally, but also regionally, internationally. A lot of nationals abroad
Yes.
are excited about the opportunity to actually view a tent live, and it's free,
And
so we
it's
are
free.
giving the opportunity for everyone to take part in the tents from the comfort and safety of their homes.
Yeah, and just to reiterate again, Shannon, where could people log on and be able to witness this?
Okay, exclusively streamed on the SKN Carnival Facebook page. So like the SKN Carnival Facebook page and YouTube page.
The YouTube
Also,
page as
you're
well, yeah.
able to do, we will be streaming live on ZIZ Radio and ZIZ Television. ZIZ is our premium platinum media partner. We also have two gold sponsors that came on board this week, so I want to thank them sincerely. Development Bank of St Kitts and Nevis sponsoring us $30,000.
Big up.
Also, Royal St Kitts Hotel sponsoring National Carnival $27,000. In the time of COVID, we really are grateful for that level of sponsorship. We're grateful for any level,
Yes.
but we are really grateful for these two companies to come on board first.
Right.
So the first companies that have come on board are actually gold sponsors. So we are happy and grateful for that, and we look forward to presenting what these sponsors have to offer, because Azem, you would know that during the Calypso tents are going to be well-produced events. We will have, all of our sponsor ads, etc. Behind the scenes look at the tents, which has never been done before.
Right.
So 30 minutes prior to the tent, there will be a behind the scenes of the tent. You'll be able to see Calypsonians performing, practicing at
rehearsals,
their
all
various
that.
rehearsals, etc. So we're really putting a lot into it, and we're looking forward for that support of the general public on this Saturday.
Nice. But Shannon, you mentioned about the sponsors, and we have to really big up the companies that saw the opportunity and came on board. But I feel that this year in particular, with the focus on virtual, it really gives companies who partner with the Carnival Committee opportunity to really get their brand out there in a new way and to possibly even a bigger audience. Is that something that you foresee?
Yeah, for sure. And in our sponsorship proposals this week, we would have indicated just that. Prior to 2020, prior to COVID,
right,
you would have had companies probably just have a banner on the backdrop of the stage,
mm-hmm,
or a flag banner in the venue, where 95% of the individuals in attendance may not necessarily
even
have noticed
Mm-hmm.
the flag banner or a banner in the back of the stage. But we're giving you the opportunity to capitalize on that very attentive audience during the events, to run your ads, have your banners across the screen. So it really is giving companies, and companies have seen that opportunity as well. They have come out and said, yeah, Shannon, we realize that this more than ever is giving us an opportunity to showcase and market our brand to the general public. So even if it is necessarily you're not coming on board with as much sponsorship as you would have in the past, we have partnered with and we will be partnering with a number of companies whose names are synonymous with Carnival. When you think of Carnival, you think of specific companies.
Yeah.
So we're just waiting to finalize the sponsorship arrangements with those companies, but we're looking forward to them as well coming on board, so that and supporting us, and in return we support them.
Great. So, also, I just want to make a plug again. Shannon kind of ran through these these things right off the top. Like she came in, woman of business, yeah.
Yeah.
Agenda.
So yeah, the creative arts competition, guys. Encourage your kids to participate. It's not limited to one type of expression, whether it's dance, whether it's drawing, poetry, creative writing. I think this is a good opportunity for us to really encourage our kids to get involved in culture and carnival in a productive way, and also enhance their skills in whatever discipline that they're into. But where could parents and children go to get more information on what the rules might be or how to apply and all of that?
So on the SKN Carnival, we have a website, a new website, skncarnival.com. If you log in, it's a brand new website, and you will have rules, regulations for various events and competitions that we're having. Also, at the SKN Carnival's office, the office is in the E.C. Daniel building on Kevon Street on the second floor. You'll be able to get more information. In terms of your submissions, any submissions, we are requesting that submissions be submitted via email to info@skncarnival.com. So any submissions for the Creative Arts Competition, that is where you will, submit your information or submit your poetry, your dance, etc. to our email address.
Nice.
So we're preparing ourselves for the 50th anniversary. Everything that we're doing. Okay, sorry, Amali. Sorry.
I was just going to ask about that. What is being done right now? Because obviously this carnival is going to be, mostly a virtual one, and RE, the committee events, which I'm assuming gives you a lot more time and energy and resources to actually pump into the next carnival, which is our 50th.
Yeah.
So how is that going?
I think everything that we're doing this year is to prepare ourselves for the 50th anniversary. The new website, we are reviewing all of the events that we have had in previous years, looking at events which may not have been very successful, with the aim of removing some of the events, moving up events earlier in the carnival, in the calendar, because now we have a full year. You would notice as well that we have already launched registration for 2021 contestants.
Nice.
We will be releasing our National Carnival contestants in January for 2021.
Awesome.
So you will be able to follow the Queens for the full year. It will give the opportunity for sponsors to have their particular contestant included in any marketing activity for a year. It will give the sponsors, not only the sponsors, but it will give the general public, all eyes will be on these queens. So, again, it will give the general public an opportunity to follow the queens on their journey to the National Carnival Queen pageant. And beautiful. I've said it before, moving all of the pageants specifically out of the December period is the aim for next year.
Yes.
The December period is not
for
pageants.
I get views off on Facebook for that.
Local. Pageants are local, and they should be moved out of December.
I'm very interested in the pageants, but I'm too exhausted from the night before to get up and stay there till 2 in the morning.
It gives you a chance to then allow the queens and the kings
to enjoy carnival
and
reign throughout carnival.
And reign.
Hey, that they deserve a parliament poll.
Wow.
Yes.
No, but it definitely having a queen show on the 28th of December and having the grand parade on the 1st. And then that's it. Carnival has ended. Whereas if you move these pageants up into early November, you're giving the opportunity, we're preparing our young ladies and young men from early. So there will be more, that have more than enough time. It gives people like Kevon the opportunity to attend the Queen show.
Right.
Instead of having to say, well, do I go to the Queen show or do I go to
an event?
Do I go to Inception or do I go to Miss Talented Tina or do I go to Cooler Fit? We cannot, as a National Carnival Committee, compete with private events.
Right.
The aim of the committee, I've said it once, twice, 3 times, is to support stakeholders that are who are involved in National Carnival, not compete with them. We are the same, right? We are Carnival. We have a I Am Sugar Mask campaign running, and that is exactly what it is about. It is not only Shannon Hawley, not only the National Carnival Committee, but the cross-section of stakeholders who are affected by National Carnival. And I think the more and more people realize that it's not just about the National Carnival Committee, the more successful our carnival will be for 2021.
People are going to buy in.
And 2021, trust me, once there is no COVID, we are going to show the world, right, that National Carnival is not just about putting hands in the pocket and paying out.
Me too.
It's about getting people, heads in beds, people coming in, supporting our product. It's the last and first carnival of the year. We know that a number of national carnivals will not be held during the early part of next year, just like Trinidad. So we hope that by December, we will be in a position, both financially, health-wise, etc., where we can host the carnival. And we are going to prepare ourselves to maximize on that opportunity.
Someone on the live is asking if there will be an official opening of carnival ceremony.
virtual. So there is going to be a virtual celebration, which will mark the opening of Carnival. It will be on the 11th of December. Azem is intimately involved in that, so he is aware of what we're doing. But in addition to featuring past contestants, we're doing something a little different. We're going to be featuring a lot of music surrounding St Kitts and Nevis. So sweet music, sugar music, from Elimat to area code. So any song that you would know, from Sugar to Viva St Kitts. Right. We're going to be doing a presentation surrounding the opening of Sugar Mass. So think, Carry Festa, think that type of styled presentation, but it will be a virtual opening.
Yeah, virtual experience.
Yeah, virtual experience.
Yep. Man, I think we're really at a
point.
Right
track.
Yeah, I mean, and I could feel the excitement building, not only in this room, but just talking to people, even thinking about next year, and there's just a year of anticipation around Carnival, and it's good to feel that, especially given the present situation.
Yeah, music festival will not take the shine.
Oh,
in 2021.
Shots fired.
No, music festival will not take the shine in 2021.
Listen,
2021 was Carnival's time, and I think too often we have been sidelined as the largest national event. I think that we have been put to this, it's like we are step-sister, step-brother, distant cousin of music festival. Yeah. And I think that we need to be given the same respect as music festival has been given.
They make music.
I don't care. We're friends. and I hope the fact that Damien and I are friends, that we will be able to reason and we will be able to do promotion or marketing activities, cross marketing activities, and I think that's very important as well. And it's something that the discussion has already started actually.
Yeah, and I mean it's all about St Kitts and Nevis and promoting what we have here.
The destination.
Yeah, the destination and the culture, the people. And just the vibes, the vibes.
Yeah, we got off to a good start in 2019 with the bands bringing in influencers and international DJs. International DJs not necessarily to compete with local DJs and local music, but to try to attract our local music to the overseas world. Outside world. In terms of our DJ competition, just finally, we will be hosting a DJ competition, tune for tune. And that DJ competition, again, we're focusing on a percentage of local music, because a lot of the time, people hear music, you go on your Uber cruise, you this, you that, and they hear the St. Kitts music play, and they do not know it is from St. Kitts. They have no clue where it is from. Again, the DJ competition, again, is given an opportunity to market local music to the outside world.
Lovely. What's that again?
So that's where we are today.
Love it. My heart is full.
There we go.
We've come to the end, unfortunately.
Perfect. Well, I just want to thank. I can't say perfect. No.
So everyone, use the bus.
Okay. So but thank you for having me. And again, once the calendar is released, I'll be back to discuss it. And give you more updates as to where we are. But we are doing a lot behind the scenes, and we don't want, when the calendar is released, people say, what that? You have to take into consideration the times, the climate. There have been many carnivals that have been cancelled, and we're doing our utmost to ensure that even though it's a virtual experience, that people still enjoy it.
Brilliant. Well, thank you very much, Madam Chair, for joining us and updating us on...
Here?
No, you're here still good, man.
Okay, good.
You're still good. And updating us on what's happening with National Carnival.
Okay, perfect.
This was your +1 episode of Island Tea with your faves, Kevon and Amali. It's hump day. And I'm going to indulge now to get some oxtail.
Oh, let's not do that, please.
Why?
Okay.
Anyway, we're leaving, but don't forget.
You can't be everybody cup of tea because you're not a